Last one, I promise. What is my worst habit? I think I've already answered this. But probably late night snacking too. I'm just going to add that on there. I'm a really bad late night snacker. How would I describe Nightlock to a stranger? I actually kind of do this. I describe it as a website where you basically have a multiplayer book being written. That's basically how I describe it to anybody who asks what I do with my spare time. My favorite thing about Nightlock? I already answered that too. Oh, I didn't erase that. Okay. If I could live in a district, what district would it be? 2, 10, or 9? 2, 9, or 10? I have this affinity with District 2, and I'm a farm person, so 9 or 10 makes sense. Sam wants to know if I realize how hard this was for her to come up with questions that were not duplicates. Yes, I do. Not that I send over like 5 questions to a person, but whatever. Video games or board games, it depends on the person. Like Trevor, one of my friends came over one day and we played the Nintendo 64. And sometimes I like board games. It just depends. Would I rather have the zombie apocalypse or the 2012 shit? I would rather have the zombies. Because I know how to survive with them. Salt or freshwater swimming? I've never been swimming in salt water. So I would probably try that. Do I like day or night better? Night. I enjoy having cat-like senses. My parents went to bed. I've been out here for an hour. Do I like Linus or Bieber? And yes, they are different. I like Linus because he has a heart, but he can still dance like Bieber. And yes, you're moving with me now, folks. Okay. Where your boyfriend at? Is he getting you refreshments? Is he tall? Is he getting you Mike and Ike's? Do you like Mike and Ike's? No, I don't actually like Mike and Ike's, and I had to say it in that voice. I actually really don't like Mike and Ike's. I just can't get into them. Cupcakes or cookies? I would rather have cookies on top of cupcakes or cookie dough cupcakes. But cookies. No, cupcakes. Yep, see, I can't make up my mind. Late night snacks or snacks all day? Late night snacks because that's what I do. Pudding or jello? Cherry jello chocolate pudding. If I was one of the 3 bears, which bed would I sleep in? The too soft one. Because my bed is too soft. Dance parties or sing-alongs? I don't understand, Sam, why you keep doing this to me. I sing at dance parties. I would rather sing, though, because I can't dance. What Nightlock mansion would I spend the most time in? The kitchen. Or the TV room. Or my bedroom. The kitchen because I bake. The TV room because it's TV. And my room because it's going to be awesome. Best song off the Nathan L. I'm not saying that right. Playlist. There's so many songs on there I can't even remember, but the one that I always think of is I Don't Want This Night to End by Luke Bryan. Because that's pretty much them. How do I explain Sam and I's twinning? We are the same person on separate sides of the country. Her boyfriend looks like my best friend. We have the same kitchen tile. We can figure out what the other's going to say before they say it. And we know each other's lives. There you have it. She went on a rant about how well our characters mesh together. And then asked me how much I like our ships. Obviously, I keep making characters that we can ship together with, so I obviously like them a lot. I'm gonna have no voice by the time this is over. 5 songs everybody should hear. I Wonder by Kelly Pickler, because I love that song. There's a British rap song I can't think of. I'm going to have to go YouTube it, but it's British rappers, and there's nothing better than British rappers. I'm really horrible with songs. Burning Both Ends of the Night. You guys should go listen to that because I've been listening to it for years, and I just realized today as I was driving home from school that it's actually about sex. It was really mind-blowing for me. I can't think of any more songs. 6 Disney movies that relate to Nightlock ships. Peter Pan, Tangled, probably The Princess and the Frog in some weird way, because I don't even know how, but it just popped in my head. I don't even know what ship. Probably Valis. Just because Linus would remind me of the frog. If he had a self-confident attitude. Let's see, Tangled, Peter Pan, Lion King, Lion King 2, Toy Story, because we all know Nightlock's exactly like Toy Story, and that's all I got. It's 11 o'clock. I'm tired. 2 things that disappointed me in the Hunger Games movie. Like I said, the Cato Thresh scene, even though that was an hour ago, you probably forgot. The Cato Thresh scene, and I really wanted some of the songs that are on the track thingy. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. All the songs like Safe and Sound. I wanted those to be in the movie because I really think they could have happened. My most favored Nightlock memory. The clearing before Heath. I miss that so much. The most awkward... Hey guys, we're down to like the last 6. Okay. The most awkward Seabox conversation I have ever been a part of. Even though it wasn't awkward for me, I think it was yesterday when Socks and I were discussing PMS and how our moods were. It's probably awkward for the rest of you. Oh, guys, are you ready for this? He goes, who's a sexy beast? Sam's a sexy beast. Let's not talk about how weird I am, and this was totally random. I totally screwed that up, but you know what? She's gonna laugh. Okay. Again, the who loves me most? Sam does, and Sarah, and I think Ray had something in there too. The rest of you apparently don't love me. Oh wait, Stasia does. Philip does, and Charlie does, because they sent me questions. Okay. I have to pick 3 members of Nightlock, actually 2 besides Sam, and favorite thing about them and their characters. Oh god, I looked fat. Okay. With Sam, I just love you as a person, Sam. And I love how... Okay, my favorite thing, I'm just going to pick one of your characters. Ariel and her taser. Her taser amuses me to no end. And Mac and his creeping on the creeper. Those are my favorite things. There's too much of you to pick one favorite thing about you. Your entrances to the Seabox. Let me see. Chally! I'm gonna pick you. Pikachu, I choose you. Favorite thing about your characters is that they're badass and awesome and I love them and want to go steal them all. Favorite thing about you is you're awesome, you live in Utah, and I'm going to come find you one day after I get done with Socks. And I don't mean that in a murderous serial killer way at all. And let's see. gonna pick Socks and Ray because they're half of each other. I love you too. I love all of you. It sounded like there was somebody outside and that just kind of terrified me. Considering I'm, like, up, like, 10 feet off the ground. But Socks and Ray, you guys have the most interesting characters. I really feel sorry for Rome and Orf being stuck in Ray's head. And everybody being stuck with Minta and Socks. But yes, y'all are awesome. I can't just pick one thing. And that ends our hour and 11-minute conversation with Katina. You guys want to know who's going to do it next? I bet you do. You want to do it? Yeah. Sarah, our lovely other admin, is going to be doing it next.